welcome back as always to the channel, Being a Flying Figure here, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Mcfarlane's DC Multiverse Tempest, or the original MacLeod to those of you who know his background. I myself picked up this figure on the bundle from Mcfarlane that included the Dark Flash and the Fleischer Superman. Wasn't really gonna get it because I'm not, I don't know too much about Tempest. I already have an MacLeod, which I think is pretty cool. And of course, it is on the same body sculpt also. But hey, it makes the Teen Titan shelf grow even more with this edition. So why not? And again, I saved some money on the bundle. Not only the bundle had a little discount, I had 250, almost 300 reward points. So that's, it was a good 20 bucks. So I ended up saving whatever the shipping was. So I got a good deal on them. So other than that, it wouldn't have been a figure that I would have gone out to get like right away. I probably would have played the long game on it. But since I got a deal from McFarlane Toys, I'm all right with it. It worked out at the end. So anyway, without further ado, as we do here on the channel, I am going to get this figure out of the box and I will be right back. All right, now that the figure is out of the packaging, we will quickly go over the accessories as we do here on the channel. McFarlane DC logo embedded in the stand. Comes with all the figures. They do come in handy for those. Sometimes these figures don't want to stand up. And the data file card with a little information on Garth there, founding member of the Teen Titans with Robin and Wonder Girl and Speedy and whatnot. So nice little card there. I myself, again, don't do much with these. I ended up either giving them away, selling them, or they're somewhere. The only other accessories that it comes with is with these water effects, I believe. They are kind of cool because you can actually put them in the hands. It doesn't bring any fists or anything like that. But these are, I don't think I've seen these before. Or at least I don't have a figure with these type of effects. It's actually pretty good because they actually go on the whole inside. And I could probably use these with the other MacLeod. So, yeah, that looks pretty cool. It's different. I mean, they kind of remind me of the Flash ones, but I guess the way they are sculpted into the hands is actually pretty good. Now, the drawback to this, the cons, let's say, is that it was stuck so far into the hand that when I try to remove it out of the packaging, the hand came out of the wrist, the peg, so it's loose. So now I got to be careful that I don't lose his hand because it is a repaint of the MacLeod. And the one thing I hated the most about this particular sculpt was the hand, the wrist, because that is just terrible. I rather they would have done the ball joint that he has with like all the Superman and stuff, but this is what like one of the worst joints that he has for a figure. I mean, it just looks terrible. So the whole thing just popped right out because it was stuck inside the effect. So I had to like get some pliers and try to get it out because it was in there. It was actually pretty tight in there. So, but now I have a loose hand. And yeah, these are like the most terrible. When it comes to this sculpt, these are the worst. Like these joints in here are the worst. I wish they would have just done the ball one. It would have been happy with that. But the way that sticks out like that, oh, both of them are loose. Hey, imagine that. And I think I had an issue with one of the MacLeods too. But since I don't really touch him a lot that much, he's just on display. And pretty much I've forgotten about it. But that's the worst thing about this. Other than that, it's the same body sculpt of the MacLeod. Except obviously it has a new head sculpt. It has a different head sculpt. It kind of reminds me of that, what is it, King of Persia movie? Or that I think Jake Gyllenhaal did. The cartoon version of it. It kind of reminds me of that. It has a little bit of a Latin feel to it on the face sculpt. So yeah, it's got that comb over. It's got that little shading on the hair. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of that King of Persia movie from way back. Yeah, it does. And of course, it's got the nice detail. It's got the shading. Is it that actual shading, or is the paint just rubbed off or something? Now it's hard to tell. I'm assuming that is the way that he did the shading on it to make it look like, I don't know, like his aura or power or underwater or something. Because it will suck if it's just the paint all came off. But yeah, I'm hoping that it's just mine. other than that, the nice details on it. It's not bad. It's got a nice detail. They actually put this in the back because I think the McFarlane had the harness in the back where he could put his water swords on it. Tempest got that little mechanism there. They kept it the same because it's the same. Let me pull up the, let me get McFarlane since I have them. Pretty much everything you see the harness on is the same. That goes around the little straps there. Same straps. And I guess they just molded something different to make up for this. And then, of course, the diaper has a little bit more different detail on it. But other than that, it's still the same. Everything else, here is more noticeable. See the stripes there? Here, they're still there. It would have been nice if they put some silver on it. Might as well, since you're going to go all the way out with the other silver. They should have done that on the stripes there. Everything else, again, the diapers are different, molded. But the legs, all the same. The feet, everything's the same. They use this small body, for the younger characters, I guess. And it actually fits in pretty good with the Titans. Now that I actually have the better version of Cyborg, too. Because I like to have Cyborg with the Teen Titans and not the Justice League. So it kind of makes up pretty good. Because that first Flashpoint one was like incredibly big. It was huge. About 9 inches. So that was huge compared to these. But yeah, I mean, again, it wasn't a figure that I was in a hurry to get. I'm sure I would have got it eventually. I was just going to play the long game, but I couldn't pass up the bundle. And with the rewards, they do work. So, I mean, they've come in handy a few times for me to get bundles. It made it a lot cheaper. Because, you try to save a little money when they do the pricing in McFarlane, but then they'll, jack up the delivery on it. So you end up not really saving anything, but with the rewards and the thing, it actually made it affordable. It made it better. And again, I'm digging the tattoos, the little stripes there. They're all right. It's like basically the opposite of what, or not the opposite, but almost what this McFarlane has. And again, it's not a bad sculpt. I'm not hating on the sculpt. I just hate the wrist joints. They're just terrible. The way that looks there, that just looks terrible. And you could only go, I mean, who puts their hand like, seriously? I mean, you do get some swivel at the end, but still, you still have to, looks like they broke the hand. But, I saved some money. That's the bottom line, I guess. I saved some money with it. And I got the Superman that I wanted. The Dark Flash was another figure, but now I've actually I love it. I love that Dark Flash. It's actually it's a nice, detailed, nice figure. It looks really good. So this, I guess, will be, the least favorite of the bundle. But, again, it completes another character for the Teen Titans. So, and there you have it. I'm not going to dwell too much on the character. Again, the original McFarlane, and, he was an outcast. He's the adopted. It's all in the card, so you guys can get to read it when you get it, or pause it and go back in the video. But it's the colors on it, they're okay. It kind of works. And then the head sculpt, again, that's just me. But another member of Teen Titans. Let's just go with that. So there you have it, guys. I'll put him here next to McFarlane himself. So there you have it, guys. That is Tempest. That is my review of him. If you need a completist for the Teen Titans, then go out and get it. If not, play the long game. If you're okay with this McFarlane, then hey, you can have him in your Teen Titans. So, thank you guys as always for tuning in. And as always, take care of yourselves. Continue to support each other. Continue to be a fine figure. Peace. I'm out.